What's up, dearest wonderful people? It's Oliver here, and today we are in the forest. There's something so peaceful about just like walking through the forest, and I just decided to spontaneously record this video. I didn't plan to film anything here, but it's just so lovely. Decided to record a Q&A. So let's get started. I just found this bed. It's actually surprisingly comfortable. First question comes from John TL, who asks, do you watch DSLR Guide? And if so, do you think he's a good YouTuber? Yes, I watch DSLR Guide. He was probably like one of the first YouTube channels that I ever subscribed to. His name, DSLR Guide, sounds more like how to use a camera, but it's not really about how to use a camera. It's more like making meaningful films. And I think that's just so important, and just he sums up filmmaking, the meaningful parts of filmmaking so well. DSLR Guide. Second question comes from Thomas Hetchold, who asks if I'm a religious person, if I believe in God, and if I ever get sad, being so joyful. And don't think that Thomas is too insensitive for asking that. He put at the end of his comment, if they're too personal, don't answer them. So Thomas, I appreciate you writing that, but they're not too personal. First of all, I'm not a very religious person. I don't really identify with one certain religion. But I have mad respect for religions, you know, having beliefs like that, so much so that you bring those ideas and concepts into your everyday life. That's cool. I'm not really explaining that well, but you get what I'm trying to say. And do I believe in God? I'm not sure if I really believe in God, but I do believe in some kind of higher power, or some kind of higher power that's up there, and not really like a person or one being, but more just like the concept of what life hands to us. But if I had to put that idea into one person, I wouldn't say God, I'd say Mother Nature, because women are way more badass than men. And that shows you that I'm telling the truth, because I'm a male. So if I say females are badass, I'm telling the truth. Liam, how's the day going?
Good. You have any questions for me?
What is it like having a brother like me?
Mostly very enjoyable, very funny, enlightening. You teach me how to have fun and be joyful. Thanks. But also can be very irritating and overwhelming. So
yeah, and don't think that Liam's mean for saying that. He is telling the truth. Sometimes I can be a handful. I am joyful and happy, but sometimes it can get into the zone of irritation, like too much craziness. So sometimes I need to learn. Just bring it back a couple notches, just a few notches. Thank you, Lane, for being in the vlog. Yeah. And on the note of being joyful, third part of Thomas's question, being so joyful, do you ever get sad? Usually, I've only gotten sad when it comes to, relationships and whatnot. I've kind of learned to become a little more strong when it comes to rejections, because you should get used to rejections. But breakups, that's the hard part. How I think of it is that it's not really that fun being sad. It's more fun to live life to the fullest and be happy no matter what. I mean, of course, there are times in life when life gets you down, but you just gotta learn to cope with those times, and just be happy all the time and put your worries aside. Next question comes from Mobuis Juan. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but the question is, Oliver, why do you go to Japan? Is it family? Yes, it is family. I have quite a few family members in Japan, so we go there to visit them. And second of all, it's just a wonderful place. The culture and language and food is just so incredible. So my family and I go there for the experience. So yeah, those are the reasons why my family and I go to Japan. That was a close one. Even though I'm 15 years old, I feel like I'm 5 years old because I love playgrounds. I just love playgrounds. That's not safe. Next question comes from Genuine Gamer, who asks, Oliver, where did you live in Japan? In Japan, I lived in Shinjuku, or like very near the heart of Shinjuku, and Shinjuku is the heart of Tokyo. So, great place to be. You know, I'm a very chill person, but for some reason, I just love living in Tokyo, even though it's a big city. I'm not a big city kind of person, but Tokyo, so good. Great place. Like, if you don't love Tokyo, I mean, that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion, but I disagree with you. Tokyo's dope! That was kind of loud. And last question to wrap up this Q&A here on the summit overlooking the city comes from the Random Asian, who the question's on my phone, so I can't read it word for word, but pretty much the question is, Oliver, I have a YouTube channel, I'm trying to grow my channel, it's not growing. Help me, any advice? So, I don't think I'm the best teacher to teach someone on how to grow their channel. My channel's like still very small, and I'm growing it steadily, slow but steadily. So I'm not qualified to tell you this information, but to me, I'll make a video about this maybe sometime in the future when I'm maybe more qualified. But I think the number one thing that I've learned from YouTube, or the number one thing that I think people will subscribe to your channel for, is your personality. So when I first started YouTube, I tried to be like Casey Neistat or be like, D for Darius, because I saw these other YouTubers who I liked, and I saw had a lot of subscribers, so I thought I needed to be like them. But I realized the time where I actually started gaining an audience was when I started making videos that I had a passion for making, and the topic was something that I was really passionate about. And when I started being the true me, not trying to be like other YouTubers, when I started being me and really expressing my personality through my videos, that's when the audience came. Just be yourself, and obviously post consistently and stuff like that. And don't spam other people's channels, but just be yourself and express your personality. That's my number one tip. Nature's lovely. Nature's just so lovely. All right, so Liam, what's your closing message? What's your closing thought?
My closing message for the day is an assignment for your viewers, because I just think you're always telling your viewers to have a euphoric rest of their day and blah blah blah, and it's a little bit too easy. So I want to give them something to do.
I'm telling them what to do, and you tell them how to do it.
Okay, well, no.
No. I'm not getting the point.
What I'm saying is that our country and our world is in crisis, and your viewers have a responsibility to contribute to the stitching together of our society. Mm-hmm. So essentially,
stop styling your hair. Come on.
The assignment that I have for you is to find someone to talk to in the next week who is not part of your normal social circle, not part of your normal political circle, your normal religious circle, school circle, wherever you are. Go find some new place to experience life and to meet new people, and I think that will contribute to the coming back together of our society.
That's good. Like the stitching together and making peace across the entire nation starts with the small relationships.
Exactly. That in America and in the world, we have to build relationships with each other, because if we don't do that, then our society is going to come apart, and we need to bring people together. So we build those relationships today, and we're going to save America and the world tomorrow. Thank you.
Oh, vote for Liam for president, 2040. Anyways.
Okay, that's the end.
All right, Liam, let's swap parts in the outro. You start with the peace out.
Peace out.
Respect your elders.
Have a euphoric rest of your day.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.